Imagine walking through a forest where time itself has stopped, a place where ancient trees stand frozen mid-fall, their roots torn from the earth as if caught in a sudden, violent upheaval. This isn't the stuff of science fiction or fantasy. It's real. These are fossilized forests, eerie landscapes that capture moments of catastrophe in stunning detail, preserving the chaos of Earth's past for us to uncover today. These forests aren't just relics of history, they're time capsules, offering startling evidence of rapid Earth shifts that challenge everything we thought we knew about our planet's geological timeline. What could have caused such dramatic events? And what do these forests tell us about the forces that shape our world? In this video, we're going to unravel the mystery of how forests fossilized in motion, exploring the science behind these incredible formations and the stories they tell. From the petrified wood of Arizona to the ancient forests buried beneath Yellowstone, these sites reveal a world of sudden, catastrophic change, events so powerful that they reshaped the planet in an instant. We'll examine the theories behind these phenomena, from volcanic eruptions to massive floods, and even the controversial idea of rapid Earth shifts that could have turned the world upside down in a matter of hours or days. But why does this matter? Because these fossilized forests aren't just geological oddities, they're clues to understanding the dynamic, unpredictable nature of our planet. They challenge long-held beliefs about how Earth's surface changes over time, suggesting that sometimes the shifts we think take millions of years can happen in the blink of an eye. By studying these ancient landscapes, we gain insight into the forces that shaped our world and the potential for sudden, dramatic change in the future. So join us on this journey into the past, where we'll uncover the secrets of forests frozen in time and explore what they reveal about Earth's dramatic history. The story begins now. Let's dive in. Fossilization is a delicate dance between destruction and preservation, requiring a precise set of conditions to lock life into stone. For a forest to fossilize, it must first be buried rapidly, so quickly that decay doesn't have time to set in. This sudden burial traps organic material, shielding it from oxygen and the bacteria that would otherwise break it down. But that's only the first step. Next, the environment must be rich in minerals like silica, calcite, or iron, which seep into the wood's cellular structure, replacing organic matter with stone. This process, known as petrification, can take thousands of years, but the result is astonishing. Trees preserved in intricate detail, down to the rings in their trunks and the texture of their bark. Fossilized forests, however, are something extraordinary. They don't just preserve individual trees, they capture entire ecosystems frozen in time. Picture a forest caught mid-collapse with trees toppled, roots ripped from the ground, and branches snapped as if by an invisible hand. These scenes aren't the result of slow, gradual change. They're snapshots of sudden, catastrophic events that reshaped the landscape in an instant. Places like Yellowstone National Park and the Petrified Forest in Arizona are filled with these time capsules, offering a glimpse into moments of upheaval that happened millions of years ago. What makes these forests so unique is the way they preserve motion. In Yellowstone, for example, layers of volcanic ash have buried multiple forests one on top of the other, each layer representing a separate eruption. The trees in these forests are often found upright, their roots still intact, suggesting they were buried while still standing. In Arizona, massive logs lie scattered across the desert, their jagged edges and chaotic patterns hinting at a violent flood that uprooted them and carried them miles from their original location. These aren't just fossils, they're stories etched in stone of Earth's dramatic past. The key to this perfect preservation lies in the speed and scale of the events that caused it. Volcanic eruptions, for instance, can bury entire landscapes in ash and lava within hours, halting decay and creating the ideal conditions for fossilization. Massive floods, on the other hand, can uproot trees and bury them in sediment, locking them in place before they can decay. The result is a forest frozen in motion, a moment of chaos preserved for eternity. But why does this matter? Because these fossilized forests challenge our understanding of Earth's history. Traditional geology teaches us that change happens slowly, over millions of years. Yet these forests tell a different story, one of sudden, catastrophic events that reshape the planet in a matter of days or even hours. They force us to reconsider the forces that shape our world and remind us that Earth is far more dynamic and unpredictable than we often realize. The Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona is a place where time stands still, quite literally. Stretching across an arid, otherworldly landscape, the park is home to thousands of massive tree trunks turned to stone, their once living wood replaced by vibrant minerals like quartz, jasper, and agate. These fossilized logs are more than just geological curiosities. They're relics of a world that existed over 200 million years ago, when this desert was a lush, green forest teeming with life. But what makes this site truly extraordinary isn't just the beauty of the petrified wood, it's the story it tells of a sudden, violent upheaval that froze this forest in time. Scattered across the park, the trees lie in chaotic disarray, many snapped in half or uprooted with their roots still intact. Some logs are oriented as if they were carried by a powerful force, while others lie in jumbled heaps, their jagged edges suggesting they were torn apart rather than slowly decayed. This isn't the picture of a forest that died quietly. It's a snapshot of a catastrophic event that struck with incredible force, burying the trees in sediment before they could decompose. So, what could have caused such a dramatic transformation? One leading theory points to massive flooding. Imagine a colossal wall of water, perhaps triggered by a sudden climate shift or a dam breach, sweeping through the ancient forest. The force of the flood would have uprooted trees, snapping them like matchsticks and carrying them miles away from their original locations. As the waters receded, the trees would have been buried under layers of sediment, their organic material gradually replaced by minerals over millions of years. Another possibility is volcanic activity. A massive eruption could have blanketed the area in ash, burying the forest in a matter of hours. The ash would have cut off oxygen, halting decay and creating the perfect conditions for fossilization. Over time, minerals from the volcanic material would have seeped into the wood, transforming it into stone. The presence of volcanic ash in the park's sedimentary layers lends support to this theory. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the petrified forest is the evidence of sudden change. The trees aren't just fossilized, they're fossilized in motion, as if caught in the middle of a catastrophic event. This suggests that the forces at play were not gradual but abrupt, reshaping the landscape in a matter of days or even hours. Such rapid changes challenge the traditional view of Earth's history as a slow, steady process, hinting instead at moments of intense upheaval that left their mark for millions of years. The petrified forest isn't just a window into the past, it's a reminder of Earth's incredible power and unpredictability. It forces us to question our assumptions about how the planet works and to consider the possibility that some of the most dramatic changes in Earth's history happened not over millennia, but in the blink of an eye. What else might these ancient trees reveal about the forces that shaped our world? The answers lie buried in the stones, waiting to be uncovered. volcanic eruptions are nature's ultimate force of destruction and preservation, capable of reshaping entire landscapes in a matter of hours. One of the most compelling explanations for how forests fossilized in motion lies in the power of these explosive events. When a volcano erupts, it spews ash, lava, and pyroclastic material that can blanket vast areas, burying everything in its path. For ancient forests caught in the wake of such an eruption, this meant instant preservation. The trees were buried so quickly that decay was halted, leaving them frozen in their exact positions. Over time, minerals from the volcanic ash seeped into the wood, replacing organic material and turning the trees into stone. Yellowstone National Park offers one of the most striking examples of this process. Here, layers of fossilized forests are stacked one atop the other, each preserved under a thick blanket of volcanic ash. These layers tell a story of repeated eruptions that buried forests, only for new ones to grow and be buried again. The result is a timeline of ancient ecosystems, each captured in exquisite detail. Trees stand upright, their roots still anchored in the soil, while fallen logs lie scattered as if they were knocked over by the force of the eruption. This level of preservation is only possible with sudden, catastrophic burial, something volcanic activity is uniquely capable of producing. But while volcanic eruptions provide a plausible explanation for the fossilization of forests in motion, they also raise new questions. Could a single eruption bury an entire forest, or would it require multiple events over time? The layers in Yellowstone suggest the latter, but other fossilized forests, like those in Arizona, show evidence of a single, massive event. Additionally, the scale of some fossilized forests suggests that volcanic activity alone might not be enough to explain their formation. For instance, the Petrified Forest National Park features trees that appear to have been carried and deposited by a force far greater than a typical eruption. This is where the story becomes even more complex. Volcanic eruptions are often accompanied by other catastrophic events, such as earthquakes, tsunamis, or massive floods. These secondary effects could have amplified the destruction, uprooting trees and carrying them vast distances before burying them in sediment. In some cases, volcanic ash mixed with water could have created devastating mudflows known as lahars, which would have swept through the landscape with incredible force. The evidence from fossilized forests challenges us to think beyond a single cause. While volcanic eruptions played a critical role in their preservation, they were likely part of a larger chain of events that reshaped the Earth's surface in a short period. This interplay of forces highlights the complexity of Earth's geological history and invites us to reconsider the boundaries of what we thought was possible. What other secrets might these ancient forests hold about the planet's turbulent past? The answers lie buried in the ash and stone, waiting to be uncovered. Massive floods have shaped the Earth's surface in ways that are both dramatic and transformative, and they offer another compelling explanation for how forests fossilized in motion. Unlike volcanic eruptions, which bury landscapes under ash and lava, floods wield the power of water to uproot trees, carry them vast distances, and deposit them in chaotic patterns. The sheer force of these cataclysmic water flows can reshape entire regions in a matter of days, leaving behind evidence that speaks to the scale of the event. One of the most striking examples of this process can be found in the channeled scablands of Washington state. This otherworldly landscape, marked by deep canyons and scattered boulders, was carved by a series of massive floods that occurred thousands of years ago. Researchers believe these floods were triggered by the sudden release of water from glacial lakes, which burst their ice dams with catastrophic force. The water raced across the land at incredible speeds, tearing up soil, rocks, and vegetation in its path. Trees would have been uprooted and carried along, only to be buried in thick layers of sediment when the waters receded. This theory aligns closely with the fossilized forests found in places like Wyoming, where trees appear to have been ripped from the ground and deposited in chaotic, jumbled patterns. In some cases, the trunks are stacked atop one another, as if they were tossed into a pile by a powerful current. The conditions required for such preservation, rapid burial, mineral-rich water, and low oxygen, are all consistent with the aftermath of a massive flood. But what could have caused these floods on such a grand scale? The channeled scablands point to glacial outbursts, but other regions may have experienced different triggers. Some scientists suggest that rapid Earth shifts, such as sudden tectonic movements or meteor impacts, could have unleashed colossal waves of water. For example, a massive earthquake might have disrupted underground water systems, causing lakes to drain or rivers to overflow. Similarly, a meteor striking an ocean or lake could have generated tsunamis capable of inundating coastal forests. The evidence from fossilized forests raises intriguing questions about the interplay between water and Earth's crust. Could these floods have been part of a larger, more sudden event that reshaped the planet's surface? The chaotic patterns of uprooted trees and rapid sediment deposition suggest that something extraordinary occurred, something that defies our understanding of gradual geological processes. As we piece together the clues left behind by these ancient floods, we gain a deeper appreciation for the forces that have shaped our world. The fossilized forests stand as a testament to the power of water, but they also remind us of Earth's capacity for sudden, dramatic change. What other secrets might these floods hold about the planet's turbulent history? The answers lie buried in the sediment, waiting to be uncovered. The theory of rapid Earth shifts challenges one of the foundational principles of geology, the idea that changes to our planet's surface happen slowly over millions of years. This controversial concept suggests that Earth's crust can move suddenly and dramatically, reshaping entire landscapes in a matter of hours or days. Imagine the ground beneath your feet shifting violently, mountains rising or collapsing, and entire forests being buried in an instant. It's a scenario that seems almost unimaginable, yet the evidence from fossilized forests paints a picture of precisely such events. Take, for example, the fossilized forests of Yellowstone National Park. Here, multiple layers of ancient trees are preserved, each one buried under volcanic ash in what appears to have been a series of rapid, catastrophic events. The trees in these forests are often found snapped in half, their roots torn from the ground, and their trunks preserved in the exact position they were in at the moment of burial. Such preservation requires extreme conditions that align with the idea of a sudden, massive shift in the Earth's crust. But what could cause the ground to move so quickly? One possibility lies in the buildup of stress along tectonic plates, the massive slabs of rock that make up Earth's surface. When these plates collide or slide past one another, they can become locked in place, accumulating enormous amounts of energy over time. If that energy is released suddenly, perhaps triggered by an earthquake or volcanic eruption, the result could be a rapid shift in the landscape. Such an event could cause mountains to rise, valleys to form, and forests to be buried in an instant. Another explanation involves the role of massive ice sheets, which once covered large parts of the planet during glacial periods. The weight of these ice sheets can depress the Earth's crust, much like a heavy object pressing down on a mattress. When the ice melts, the crust rebounds, lifting the land and potentially causing sudden shifts. This process, known as isostatic rebound, could explain some of the rapid changes seen in fossilized forests, particularly in regions that were once covered by glaciers. The idea of rapid Earth shifts isn't just supported by fossilized forests, it's also echoed in the geological record. Polystrate fossils, for instance, are long tree trunks that cut through multiple layers of rock, suggesting that these layers were deposited rapidly rather than over millions of years. Similarly, the chaotic patterns of sediment found in many fossilized forests point to sudden, catastrophic events rather than gradual processes. Yet, despite this compelling evidence, the theory remains controversial. Many geologists argue that the Earth's surface changes too slowly to allow for such dramatic shifts. They point to the gradual movement of tectonic plates and the slow processes of erosion and sedimentation as evidence that the planet operates on a much longer timescale. So where does the truth lie? It's possible that both perspectives are correct, that Earth's surface is shaped by both gradual processes and sudden, catastrophic events. The fossilized forests serve as a reminder that our planet is capable of dramatic change, and that our understanding of its history is still evolving. As we continue to study these ancient landscapes, we may uncover new evidence that challenges our assumptions and reshapes our understanding of Earth's dynamic past. Plate tectonics has long been the cornerstone of our understanding of Earth's dynamic surface, explaining how continents drift, mountains rise, and oceans form over millions of years. But what if these movements aren't always gradual? Could the same forces that shape our planet slowly also trigger sudden, catastrophic shifts? This is a question that has sparked intense debate among scientists, and the fossilized forests of the Pacific Northwest offer some fascinating clues. In regions like Oregon and Washington, fossilized trees are found in positions that defy gradual explanations. These trees aren't just lying on the ground, they're often snapped in half, uprooted, or even standing upright, as if frozen in the midst of a violent event. Such preservation suggests that these forests were buried rapidly, perhaps in a matter of hours or days. But how could this happen? One possibility lies in the buildup of stress along fault lines, the fractures in Earth's crust where tectonic plates meet. Over time, these plates can become locked, accumulating immense amounts of energy. When that energy is released, triggered by an earthquake or volcanic eruption, the resulting movement can be sudden and catastrophic. Imagine the ground shaking violently, the crust cracking and shifting, and entire forests being swallowed by landslides or buried under layers of ash and sediment. The fossilized forests of the Pacific Northwest provide compelling evidence for this theory. In places like the John Day fossil beds in Oregon, layers of volcanic ash and sediment have preserved ancient trees in astonishing detail. These trees aren't just fossilized, they're arranged in ways that suggest they were caught in the midst of a massive upheaval. Some are tilted at odd angles, while others appear to have been uprooted and carried away by powerful forces. But could plate tectonics alone explain the scale of these events? Some scientists believe that additional factors may have been at play. For example, the sudden melting of ice sheets during the last ice age could have caused the crust to rebound, triggering earthquakes and landslides on a massive scale. Similarly, the collapse of underwater landslides could have unleashed tsunamis, burying coastal forests in a matter of minutes. The debate over rapid Earth shifts isn't just an academic exercise, it has real implications for our understanding of Earth's history. If the crust can move suddenly and dramatically, it could explain not only the fossilized forests but also other geological mysteries, such as the sudden extinction of species or the formation of massive mountain ranges in relatively short periods. The fossilized forests of the Pacific Northwest are a testament to the power of plate tectonics, but they also challenge us to rethink our assumptions about how Earth's surface changes. While the traditional view of gradual movement still holds sway, the evidence suggests that our planet is capable of much more dramatic shifts, reshaping its surface in ways that are both awe-inspiring and humbling. Polystrate fossils are one of the most intriguing pieces of evidence in the study of fossilized forests. These long tree trunks cut through multiple layers of rock, defying the traditional idea of gradual sedimentation. Instead of forming over thousands or millions of years, these rock layers appear to have been deposited rapidly, burying entire forests in a short period. The fossilized forests of Nova Scotia provide a striking example of this phenomenon. Here, massive tree trunks extend through layers of coal and shale, standing upright as if they were growing through the rock itself. This is a clear indication that these trees were buried quickly, preserved in place before they could decay or collapse. What makes polystrate fossils so significant is that they challenge our understanding of Earth's geological timelines. Traditional geology teaches that sedimentary layers form slowly over vast periods of time as material accumulates gradually. But polystrate fossils suggest a different story, one of sudden, catastrophic events that buried entire landscapes in a matter of days or even hours. These fossils are like time capsules, capturing moments of upheaval that reshaped the planet's surface. The coal and shale layers of Nova Scotia are particularly revealing. Coal is typically formed from plant material that accumulates in swampy environments, while shale is a fine-grained sedimentary rock that forms in calm water. Finding tree trunks that extend through both layers suggests that these environments change dramatically and rapidly. One possible explanation is that a massive flood or landslide buried the forest, depositing layers of sediment and plant material in a short span of time. This rapid burial process not only preserved the trees but also created the conditions for their fossilization. As sediment piled up, it cut off oxygen, halting decay and allowing minerals to replace the organic material over time. The result is a fossilized forest that looks almost like it was frozen in motion, with trees standing upright or lying at odd angles, as if caught in the midst of a sudden catastrophe. Polystrate fossils aren't limited to Nova Scotia. They've been found in fossilized forests around the world, from the United States to Europe and beyond. This global distribution suggests that the events that created these fossils were not isolated incidents but part of a larger pattern of rapid Earth shifts. Whether caused by floods, volcanic eruptions, or other catastrophic events, these shifts left behind a record of upheaval that challenges our understanding of Earth's history. What does all of this mean for our understanding of Earth's past? It suggests that our planet's surface is far more dynamic and unpredictable than we once thought. While gradual processes like erosion and sedimentation still play a role, the evidence from polystrate fossils points to moments of sudden, dramatic change that reshaped entire landscapes. These rapid shifts may have been rare, but their impact was profound, leaving behind fossilized forests that continue to captivate and puzzle scientists today. The study of polystrate fossils is far from over. Each new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, helping us reconstruct the events that shaped our planet. As we continue to explore these ancient forests, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that drive Earth's evolution and a greater appreciation for the power and unpredictability of our world. Rapid Earth shifts and the fossilization of forests in motion may be deeply connected to dramatic changes in Earth's climate. Imagine a world where temperatures rise or fall suddenly, triggering cascading effects that reshape the planet's surface. These abrupt climate shifts could explain the catastrophic events that preserved forests in time, offering a glimpse into moments of upheaval that occurred thousands or even millions of years ago. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for this theory comes from Antarctica, where fossilized forests reveal a landscape that was once lush and green. Today, Antarctica is a frozen wilderness, but millions of years ago, it was home to towering trees and thriving ecosystems. The discovery of these fossilized forests suggests that the continent's climate underwent a dramatic transformation, one so sudden and extreme that it left forests frozen in time. How could such a shift occur? One possibility is that rapid warming caused ice sheets to melt, releasing vast amounts of water into the oceans and triggering massive floods. These floods could have uprooted entire forests, carrying trees and sediment across great distances before burying them in chaotic patterns. Alternatively, sudden cooling could have caused glaciers to advance, grinding down forests and burying them under layers of ice and rock. In both scenarios, the result would be the same: forests preserved in motion, captured in the act of being overwhelmed by the forces of nature. Climate change doesn't just affect water and ice, it can also influence volcanic activity. When ice sheets melt, the weight they once exerted on the Earth's crust is lifted, potentially triggering volcanic eruptions. These eruptions could bury landscapes under ash and lava, preserving forests in their exact positions during the catastrophe. The fossilized forests of Yellowstone, with their layers of volcanic ash, provide a vivid example of this process. The fossilized forests of Antarctica and other polar regions offer a stark reminder of how fragile Earth's climate can be. These regions, now locked in ice, were once temperate and teeming with life. Their transformation into frozen wastelands suggests that Earth's climate is capable of rapid and extreme shifts, events that could reshape the planet in a matter of centuries or even decades. But how exactly do these climate changes lead to the fossilization of forests? The key lies in the speed and scale of the events. When a forest is buried rapidly, whether by floodwaters, volcanic ash, or glacial ice, the process halts decay and creates the conditions for fossilization. Organic material is preserved, and over time, minerals seep into the wood, replacing it with stone. The result is a fossilized forest that captures the moment of catastrophe in incredible detail. The implications of this theory are profound. If rapid climate changes can trigger Earth shifts that fossilize entire forests, what does that mean for our planet's future? While we're unlikely to see forests fossilized in our lifetimes, the evidence from Antarctica and other regions serves as a warning. Earth's climate is a delicate balance, and sudden shifts, whether natural or human-induced, can have far-reaching consequences. The fossilized forests of the past are more than just geological curiosities. They're windows into moments of upheaval that reshape the planet. By studying these ancient landscapes, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that drive Earth's evolution. They remind us that our world is dynamic and ever-changing, shaped by events that can occur in the blink of an eye. As we continue to explore these fossilized forests, we uncover not only the secrets of Earth's past but also insights into its future. The idea of a meteor impact causing a rapid Earth shift is both dramatic and deeply compelling. Imagine a massive object hurtling through space, crashing into Earth with unimaginable force. The energy released would be enough to trigger a chain reaction of catastrophic events: earthquakes that shake the ground, tsunamis that flood the land, and volcanic eruptions that blanket the sky in ash. Such an impact could bury entire landscapes in an instant, preserving forests in their exact positions during the chaos. The fossilized forests of the Morrison Formation in Colorado provide intriguing evidence for this theory. Here, trees appear to have been uprooted and buried suddenly, their trunks snapped and scattered in chaotic patterns. The layers of sediment surrounding these fossils suggest that they were deposited rapidly, likely in the aftermath of a massive event. While the exact cause remains uncertain, the possibility of a meteor impact offers a plausible explanation for the sudden and widespread destruction that left these forests frozen in time. Meteor impacts are rare but devastating. When a large object strikes Earth, it doesn't just create a crater. It sends shockwaves through the planet's crust, destabilizing fault lines and triggering seismic activity. These earthquakes could have uprooted trees and shifted entire landscapes, burying forests under layers of debris. At the same time, the impact could ignite volcanic eruptions, releasing ash and lava that further bury and preserve the remains. The fossilized forests of Colorado aren't the only evidence of such events. Around the world, layers of sediment contain clues to sudden and catastrophic changes, from abrupt shifts in fossil records to unusual mineral deposits. These layers, known as event horizons, often coincide with periods of mass extinction, suggesting that the Earth has faced multiple cataclysmic events throughout its history. While the meteor impact theory is speculative, it aligns with what we know about Earth's past. The Chicxulub crater in Mexico, for example, is linked to the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. This event caused widespread devastation, from wildfires and tsunamis to a nuclear winter effect that blocked sunlight and disrupted ecosystems. Could a similar impact have occurred earlier in Earth's history, leaving behind the fossilized forests we see today? The idea of a meteor impact also raises questions about the broader forces that shape our planet. Earth is just one small part of a vast and dynamic solar system, where collisions between objects are a natural occurrence. While we often think of geological processes as slow and gradual, the evidence from fossilized forests suggests that sudden and dramatic events have played a significant role in shaping Earth's history. Understanding the role of meteor impacts in fossilizing forests requires piecing together clues from geology, paleontology, and astronomy. By studying the layers of sediment surrounding these fossils, scientists can reconstruct the sequence of events that led to their preservation. Advances in technology, such as high-resolution imaging and geochemical analysis, are helping to uncover more details about these ancient catastrophes. The fossilized forests of the Morrison Formation and other sites around the world remind us of Earth's vulnerability to cosmic forces. They also offer a glimpse into moments of upheaval that reshaped the planet, leaving behind a record of events that challenge our understanding of geology. While the meteor impact theory is still being explored, it highlights the complexity and unpredictability of Earth's history, a history that continues to unfold as we uncover more of its secrets. Petrified wood is a marvel of nature, a snapshot of life from millions of years ago frozen in stone. The process begins when a tree is buried rapidly, often by volcanic ash, sediment, or floodwaters. Without oxygen, decay is halted, and mineral-rich water begins to seep into the wood. Over time, the organic material is replaced molecule by molecule with minerals like silica, quartz, or opal, preserving the tree's structure in astonishing detail. The result is a stone replica of the original wood, complete with growth rings, bark patterns, and even the cellular structure visible under a microscope. What makes petrified wood truly remarkable is its ability to tell stories. Each piece is a time capsule, capturing not just the tree itself, but also the environment it grew in. The colors and patterns in petrified wood are a testament to the minerals that replaced the organic material: vivid reds and yellows from iron oxides, deep blues and purples from manganese, and shimmering whites from pure silica. These colors aren't just beautiful, they also provide clues about the chemical composition of the water and soil at the time of petrification. Fossilized forests are treasure troves of petrified wood, offering a glimpse into ancient ecosystems. In places like Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona, massive logs lie scattered across the landscape, some over 200 feet long. These trees, mostly conifers like pines and redwoods, were part of vast forests that thrived during the late Triassic period, around 200 million years ago. But what's truly fascinating is how these forests were preserved. The trees weren't just buried, they were entombed suddenly, often snapped in half or uprooted, their trunks scattered in chaotic patterns. The rapid burial of these trees paints a picture of catastrophic events. Volcanic eruptions, massive floods, or sudden shifts in Earth's crust could have buried entire forests in an instant, preserving them in motion. The petrified wood in these forests shows no signs of decay or weathering, suggesting that the burial was swift and complete. This aligns with the theory of rapid Earth shifts, where dramatic changes to the planet's surface occurred in days or even hours rather than over millennia. Beyond their scientific value, petrified wood also offers insights into Earth's climate history. The growth rings in petrified trees can reveal information about the climate conditions at the time, from periods of drought to years of abundant rainfall. By studying these rings, scientists can reconstruct ancient weather patterns and better understand how Earth's climate has changed over time. For example, the petrified forests of Antarctica, where trees once thrived in a temperate climate, provide evidence of dramatic shifts in Earth's climate, from lush forests to icy deserts. The global distribution of petrified wood is another clue to its origins. From the deserts of Arizona to the frozen landscapes of Antarctica, petrified wood is found on every continent, suggesting that the events that led to its formation were widespread. This global scale points to catastrophic events that affected the entire planet, from massive volcanic eruptions to meteor impacts. The similarities between petrified wood from different regions, the rapid burial, the mineral composition, the chaotic patterns, suggest a common cause, one that reshaped Earth's surface on a massive scale. Petrified wood is more than just a geological curiosity. It's a testament to the dynamic and unpredictable nature of our planet. Each piece tells a story of sudden change, of ecosystems frozen in time, and of the forces that shape our world. As we continue to study these ancient relics, we uncover new insights into Earth's history, from the rapid shifts that buried entire forests to the chemical processes that turned wood into stone. These stories are not just about the past, they also remind us of the fragility and resilience of life on Earth, and the ever-present potential for dramatic change. Fossilized forests are not confined to a single region or climate, they span the globe, from the arid deserts of Arizona to the icy expanses of Antarctica. This widespread distribution is no coincidence. It suggests that the events which preserved these forests were not isolated incidents but part of a much larger, planet-wide phenomenon. Imagine a world where entire landscapes were transformed in an instant, where forests were buried under layers of ash or sediment across continents. These forests, now frozen in stone, share striking similarities: trees snapped in mid-fall, roots ripped from the ground, and chaotic layers of sediment that defy gradual explanations. Take, for example, the Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. Here, massive logs lie scattered across the desert, their once living tissue replaced by vibrant quartz. Across the world, in the freezing tundra of Antarctica, scientists have uncovered fossilized forests of ancient conifers, remnants of a time when the continent was lush and green. These forests, though separated by thousands of miles, tell eerily similar stories of sudden destruction and rapid preservation. The question arises, what could have caused such widespread and simultaneous upheaval? One compelling explanation is the theory of rapid Earth shifts. This idea suggests that Earth's crust can move suddenly, triggered by events like volcanic eruptions, massive floods, or even meteor impacts. Such shifts could have buried entire forests in a matter of hours or days, preserving them in motion. The global distribution of fossilized forests supports this theory, as it points to events that affected the entire planet, rather than localized disasters. Another clue lies in the presence of polystrate fossils, tree trunks that cut through multiple layers of rock. These formations are found in fossilized forests worldwide, from Nova Scotia to Australia. Polystrate fossils challenge the traditional idea of gradual sedimentation, suggesting instead that layers of sediment were deposited rapidly, burying trees before they could decay. This rapid burial is consistent with the theory of sudden, catastrophic events reshaping Earth's surface on a global scale. The similarities between these forests extend beyond their chaotic patterns. Many contain petrified wood with similar mineral compositions, indicating that the conditions for preservation were remarkably consistent across the globe. Whether buried under volcanic ash in Yellowstone or submerged in floodwaters in Wyoming, these forests share a common thread of rapid, catastrophic change. What's truly astonishing is the scale of these events. To bury entire forests across continents would require forces beyond ordinary geological processes. Some scientists point to dramatic climate shifts, such as sudden warming or cooling, as potential triggers. Others suggest that meteor impacts or extreme volcanic activity could have set off a chain reaction of earthquakes, tsunamis, and floods, reshaping Earth's surface in a matter of days. The global distribution of fossilized forests serves as a reminder of Earth's dynamic and unpredictable nature. These ancient landscapes challenge our understanding of geological time, showing that the planet can change dramatically in an instant. As we study these forests, we uncover not just the stories of individual events, but also the broader history of our planet's ever-changing surface. From the deserts to the poles, fossilized forests stand as silent witnesses to Earth's tumultuous past. They remind us that the forces which shaped our world are both powerful and unpredictable, capable of creating beauty and destruction in equal measure. As we piece together the clues left behind, we gain a deeper appreciation for the planet's resilience and the delicate balance that sustains life. The global scale of these events is a testament to Earth's complexity, inviting us to explore further and uncover the secrets hidden beneath our feet. Ancient cultures around the world have passed down stories of cataclysmic events that reshaped the Earth, tales of floods, fires, and upheavals that sound eerily similar to the phenomena that fossilized forests in motion. Could these myths be more than just legends? Could they be the distant echoes of real events witnessed by our ancestors? Consider the flood myths of Mesopotamia, where the Epic of Gilgamesh describes a great deluge that swept away entire civilizations. Or the volcanic stories of the Pacific, where indigenous legends speak of mountains exploding and burying the land in ash. In the Americas, too, there are tales of the Earth shaking violently, with forests falling and rivers changing course in an instant. These stories, while rooted in oral traditions, align remarkably with the geological evidence of rapid Earth shifts. For instance, the sudden burial of forests and the chaotic patterns found in fossilized remains suggest events of catastrophic proportions. Could the flood myths be inspired by massive tsunamis or glacial outbursts that reshaped entire landscapes? Might the tales of volcanic eruptions reflect the very processes that preserved forests under layers of ash? What's fascinating is how these myths, though separated by vast distances and cultures, share common themes. The idea of a great flood, for example, appears in the legends of Mesopotamia, the Bible, and the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Similarly, stories of Earth shaking violently or mountains erupting are found across the globe. This consistency suggests that these myths might be based on shared experiences of dramatic natural events. While mythology isn't science, it offers a unique lens through which to view these ancient catastrophes. Ancient peoples didn't have the tools or knowledge to understand the geological processes at work, but they would have witnessed the aftermath. the flooded lands, the fallen forests, the ash-covered skies. Their stories, passed down through generations, might be the earliest attempts to make sense of these overwhelming events. Take, for example, the Native American legends of the Pacific Northwest, which describe a time when the earth shook and the land was swallowed by water. These tales might be describing the effects of a massive earthquake along the Cascadia subduction zone, which could have triggered tsunamis and reshaped the coastline. Similarly, the volcanic myths of Hawaii and New Zealand could be based on eruptions that buried entire forests in ash, preserving them for millennia. Even the ancient Greeks told stories of upheaval, such as the myth of Phaeton, whose reckless driving of the sun chariot caused the earth to burn and rivers to dry up. While this tale is poetic, it might reflect a memory of extreme climate events or volcanic activity that disrupted life on a massive scale. What's remarkable is how these myths, though shaped by cultural beliefs and artistic embellishment, capture the essence of real geological phenomena. They remind us that the Earth's history is marked by moments of sudden, dramatic change events that would have been as awe-inspiring as they were terrifying to those who witnessed them. By examining these myths alongside the evidence from fossilized forests, we gain a richer understanding of Earth's past. These stories, whether based on direct observations or collective memories, offer a human perspective on events that science is only now beginning to unravel. They remind us that the forces which shaped our planet are not just scientific concepts but experiences that have resonated with humanity for thousands of years. The intersection of myth and science invites us to see these ancient events through a dual lens, one that combines the precision of geology with the creativity of storytelling. In doing so, we bridge the gap between past and present, connecting the experiences of our ancestors with the discoveries of modern science. It's a reminder that the Earth's history is not just a series of geological events, but a story that has been told and retold in countless ways across cultures and generations. The rapid Earth shifts that fossilized forests in motion didn't just reshape the land, they fundamentally altered the course of life on our planet. Imagine the suddenness of these events. Entire ecosystems, thriving one moment, are uprooted, buried, or obliterated the next. The fossilized forests of Yellowstone offer a haunting glimpse into this ancient world, where trees stand frozen in time alongside the remains of insects, plants, and even mammals. These fossils are more than just relics, they're time capsules that capture the complexity of life before catastrophe struck. Consider the layers of volcanic ash in Yellowstone, which have preserved multiple forests one atop the other. Within these layers, scientists have discovered the remains of beetles, leaves, and even small mammals, all preserved with astonishing detail. These fossils tell a story of sudden burial, where life was caught in a moment of normalcy before being rapidly sealed away. The delicate wings of insects, the fine veins of leaves, and the bones of small animals all speak to the immediacy of these events. What's striking is the diversity of life preserved, a snapshot of an ecosystem that was thriving right up until the moment of disaster. But not all life was wiped out. Some organisms, particularly those adapted to extreme conditions, may have survived these rapid shifts. For example, certain types of fungi and bacteria thrive in volcanic environments, and their descendants might have played a role in repopulating the landscape after the catastrophe. This raises an intriguing question: how resilient is life in the face of sudden, dramatic change? The fossilized forests suggest that while many species perished, others found ways to endure, adapt, and eventually rebuild. The evidence from these ancient ecosystems also highlights the interconnectedness of life. Trees, insects, mammals, and microorganisms all relied on one another in ways that are still being uncovered. For instance, the presence of certain insects in fossilized forests can tell us about the types of plants that were growing at the time, while the remains of small mammals provide clues about the broader ecosystem. These relationships, preserved in stone, offer a window into the delicate balance of ancient life and the fragility of that balance when faced with sudden upheaval. What's perhaps most astonishing is the scale of these events. Entire forests spanning hundreds of square miles were buried in an instant. The sheer volume of plant and animal life preserved in these fossilized landscapes underscores the magnitude of the forces at work. It's a reminder that Earth's history is marked not just by gradual change, but by moments of profound and overwhelming transformation. The fossils preserved in these forests also challenge our understanding of extinction and survival. While many species were lost, others managed to cling to existence, setting the stage for future generations. This resilience is a testament to the tenacity of life, even in the face of unimaginable challenges. The fossilized forests of Yellowstone and other sites around the world serve as a powerful reminder of the adaptability of life and the enduring impact of sudden, dramatic events. As we study these ancient ecosystems, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of life on Earth. The fossils preserved in fossilized forests are not just curiosities, they're vital clues that help us understand the history of our planet and the forces that have shaped it. They remind us that life, though fragile, is remarkably resilient, capable of enduring even the most catastrophic changes, and they invite us to reflect on our own place in this dynamic and ever-changing world. The theory of rapid Earth shifts has sparked significant debate within scientific circles, challenging long-held beliefs about how our planet operates. For centuries, geology has been dominated by the principle of uniformitarianism, the idea that the Earth's surface changes gradually over vast periods of time. Processes like erosion, sedimentation, and plate tectonics are thought to unfold at a slow and steady pace, shaping the landscape over millions of years. This framework has been the foundation of geological science, guiding our understanding of Earth's history. But the evidence from fossilized forests tells a different story, one of sudden, dramatic upheavals that defy this gradualist view. Take, for example, the Polystrate fossils found in places like Nova Scotia. These are tree trunks that extend through multiple layers of rock, layers that would traditionally be interpreted as representing millions of years of sediment accumulation. Yet the trees are preserved intact, their trunks unbroken, suggesting that the layers formed rapidly. Similarly, the chaotic patterns of uprooted trees and snapped trunks in fossilized forests like those in Arizona and Yellowstone point to events that unfolded in hours or days, not millennia. These findings challenge the idea that Earth's surface changes only slowly and incrementally, raising questions about whether our current models of geology are complete. However, not all scientists are ready to abandon the principle of gradual change. Many argue that while sudden events can and do occur, they are exceptions rather than the rule. They point out that most geological processes, like the formation of mountains or the movement of tectonic plates, still operate over vast timescales. They caution against interpreting isolated instances of rapid change as evidence of a larger shift in how we understand Earth's history. This tension between gradualist and catastrophist views is at the heart of the controversy, reflecting the dynamic and evolving nature of science itself. What makes this debate so fascinating is that it underscores how science progresses. New discoveries often challenge established theories, forcing scientists to reevaluate their assumptions. The fossilized forests of the world are a prime example of this process in action. As more evidence of rapid Earth shifts comes to light, it's becoming increasingly clear that the truth may lie somewhere in between. Perhaps Earth's history is shaped by a combination of gradual processes and sudden catastrophes, with each playing a role in the complex story of our planet's evolution. This middle ground offers a more nuanced understanding of Earth's dynamics, one that acknowledges the power of both slow and sudden change. It invites us to rethink how we interpret geological evidence, recognizing that the forces that shape our planet are far more diverse and unpredictable than we once thought. The debate over rapid Earth shifts isn't just an academic exercise, it's a reminder that science is a living, breathing field, constantly evolving as new evidence emerges. And as we continue to study fossilized forests, we may find that the key to understanding Earth's past lies in embracing the complexity of its history. The study of fossilized forests frozen in motion isn't just about uncovering Earth's ancient secrets, it has profound implications for our modern world. If the Earth's crust can shift suddenly, as the evidence suggests, what does that mean for the stability of our continents today? While the idea of a catastrophic rapid shift may sound like the plot of a disaster movie, the reality is that our planet's history is filled with dramatic, unexpected events. The fossilized forests serve as a stark reminder that Earth is far from static. It's a dynamic, ever-changing system capable of sudden and dramatic transformations. Consider the implications for modern geology and hazard preparedness. If rapid Earth shifts have occurred in the past, could they happen again? The answer, while uncertain, is a sobering thought. Events like massive earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or even abrupt movements in tectonic plates could reshape landscapes in ways we're only beginning to understand. The fossilized forests of Yellowstone, Arizona, and other sites show us that entire ecosystems can be buried or uprooted in an instant. While the likelihood of such an event occurring today is low, the possibility underscores the importance of studying these ancient phenomena to better predict and mitigate future risks. For urban planners and engineers, this research is particularly relevant. Cities built near fault lines or in geologically active regions could face unprecedented challenges if a rapid Earth shift were to occur. Understanding the mechanisms behind these events could lead to improved building codes, infrastructure designs, and emergency response plans. It's not just about preparing for the worst-case scenario, it's about building resilience in the face of Earth's unpredictable nature. Moreover, the evidence from fossilized forests encourages us to rethink our relationship with the planet. In an era dominated by human activity and climate change, it's easy to think of Earth as a stable backdrop to our lives. But the fossilized trees, preserved mid-fall with their roots torn from the ground, remind us that the ground beneath our feet is anything but unchanging. This perspective is both humbling and empowering. It challenges us to approach environmental stewardship with a sense of urgency and respect, recognizing that the planet's systems are complex, interconnected, and capable of sudden shifts. On a broader scale, the study of fossilized forests also has implications for how we understand other planets. If Earth's crust can move suddenly and catastrophically, could similar processes occur elsewhere in the solar system? Exploring these questions could shed light on the geological history of Mars, Venus, or even distant exoplanets. The fossilized forests of Earth serve as a natural laboratory for studying planetary dynamics, offering insights that extend far beyond our own world. Ultimately, the modern-day implications of this research remind us that Earth's past is not just a record of what has been, it's a guide to what could be. By studying the events that led to the fossilization of forests in motion, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that shape our planet. This knowledge not only enriches our scientific understanding, but also equips us to navigate the uncertainties of the future with greater awareness and preparedness. The fossilized forests are more than relics of a bygone era. They are lessons in resilience, adaptability, and the ever-changing nature of our world. Modern technology has opened up entirely new ways to explore the secrets hidden within fossilized forests. Tools like 3D imaging allow scientists to create detailed digital reconstructions of ancient landscapes, offering a virtual window into the past. Imagine being able to walk through a forest that existed millions of years ago, examining every detail of its trees, plants, and even the soil they grew in. This technology isn't just about visualization, it's about uncovering clues that were once impossible to see. For example, 3D imaging can reveal the exact angles at which trees fell, helping scientists piece together the sequence of events that led to their preservation. Radiometric dating has also transformed our understanding of these ancient ecosystems. By analyzing the decay of radioactive isotopes within the minerals that replaced the wood, researchers can pinpoint the exact age of fossilized forests with remarkable accuracy. This technique has revealed that many of these forests were buried in a single catastrophic event, rather than over long periods of time. It's like having a time machine that tells us not just when these forests existed, but how quickly they were transformed into the fossils we see today. Geochemical analysis takes the investigation even further. By studying the chemical composition of the minerals that replaced the organic material, scientists can learn about the environmental conditions at the time of fossilization. Were the minerals deposited by volcanic ash, flooding, or some other catastrophic event? The answers lie in the chemical signatures preserved within the rock. This level of detail allows researchers to reconstruct not just the physical landscape, but the dynamic processes that shaped it. One of the most exciting aspects of these technological advances is their ability to challenge and refine existing theories. For instance, the traditional view of gradual geological processes has been called into question by evidence from fossilized forests. Techniques like 3D imaging and radiometric dating have shown that many of these forests were preserved in a matter of days or even hours, not centuries. This has led to a rethinking of how Earth's surface can change, sometimes dramatically and suddenly. The possibilities for future discoveries are virtually limitless. As technology continues to evolve, so too does our ability to uncover the mysteries of the past. Imagine combining artificial intelligence with 3D imaging to analyze vast amounts of data from fossilized forests, identifying patterns and connections that humans might miss. Or think about the potential of using drones to map remote fossil sites in unprecedented detail. These tools aren't just changing how we study the past, they're expanding our understanding of Earth's history in ways we're only beginning to grasp. What's perhaps most inspiring about these advancements is their ability to bring the past to life. Fossilized forests are no longer just static relics, they're dynamic, living records of Earth's history. With every new discovery, we gain a deeper appreciation for the forces that have shaped our planet and the incredible resilience of life in the face of dramatic change. The story of these forests is a testament to the power of technology to unlock the secrets of the past and to inspire us to think differently about the world we live in today. Microbes, often overlooked in their significance, are the unsung heroes of fossilization. In the moments after a forest was buried under layers of ash, sediment, or volcanic material, these tiny organisms sprang into action. Their role was twofold. First, they began breaking down the organic material of the trees and plants, creating the perfect conditions for minerals to seep in. Second, they acted as catalysts, speeding up the process of mineralization that transformed living tissue into stone. Without microbes, the intricate details of these ancient forests might never have been preserved for us to study today. The conditions required for this process are surprisingly specific. For microbes to thrive, the environment had to be just right, low in oxygen to prevent decay, yet rich in minerals to allow for replacement. This delicate balance is why fossilized forests are so rare. In places like Yellowstone, where volcanic ash buried entire ecosystems, microbes flourished in the warm, mineral-rich layers. Over time, they helped replace the wood's cellular structure with silica, iron, and other minerals, preserving the trees in astonishing detail. But microbes did more than just facilitate fossilization. They left behind clues about the ancient climate and environment. By studying the types of minerals that replaced the organic material, scientists can infer the temperature, humidity, and even the acidity of the soil at the time of burial. For example, the presence of certain minerals might suggest a volcanic eruption or a massive flood, while others could indicate periods of drought or extreme cold. These microbial fingerprints allow us to reconstruct the world as it was millions of years ago. One of the most fascinating aspects of this process is how it connects to the broader history of life on Earth. Microbes are among the oldest forms of life, and their role in fossilization reveals their enduring impact on the planet. They've been shaping Earth's surface for billions of years, from creating the oxygen-rich atmosphere we breathe to breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients. In fossilized forests, we see their work preserved in stone, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. The study of ancient microbes also raises intriguing questions about the limits of life. Could microbes have survived the catastrophic events that buried these forests? Some researchers believe so, pointing to evidence of microbial activity in the layers immediately following the burial. This suggests that even in the face of sudden upheaval, life finds a way to endure. The fossilized forests are not just a snapshot of the past, they're a reminder of the tenacity of life in the most extreme conditions. Understanding the role of microbes in fossilization also has practical implications. By studying how they interact with minerals, scientists can develop new methods for preserving organic materials, from archaeological artifacts to modern-day structures. The lessons learned from ancient microbes could even inform our search for life on other planets, where similar processes might be at work. In the grand tapestry of Earth's history, microbes are the threads that weave together the story of life, death, and preservation. Their role in fossilized forests is a small but crucial chapter, revealing the intricate dance between living organisms and the mineral world. As we continue to explore these ancient landscapes, we uncover not just the secrets of the past, but the enduring legacy of the smallest life forms on our planet. Polystrate fossils are one of geology's most puzzling mysteries, defying the traditional notion that geological processes unfold slowly over millions of years. These fossils, often enormous tree trunks, extend vertically through multiple layers of rock, sometimes spanning tens of meters. If sedimentation occurred gradually, as conventional geology suggests, these trees would have decayed long before being buried. Yet here they stand, preserved in stone, cutting through layers of coal, shale, and sandstone. This anomaly suggests that the layers of sediment were deposited rapidly, burying the trees in a geological blink of an eye. The implications of polystrate fossils are profound. They challenge the idea that Earth's surface changes incrementally, instead pointing to sudden, catastrophic events. Take the fossilized forests of Nova Scotia, for example. Here, tree trunks stretch through layers of coal and shale, their tops often missing, snapped off by some immense force. The surrounding sediment shows no signs of gradual buildup. Instead, it appears to have been laid down in a single, chaotic event. This pattern isn't isolated. It's repeated in fossilized forests across the globe, from the United States to Australia. But what could cause such rapid sedimentation? One possibility is massive flooding, where enormous volumes of water carry sediment and debris across vast distances, burying everything in their path. Another theory involves volcanic activity, where eruptions produce ash and pyroclastic flows that blanket the landscape almost instantaneously. Both scenarios align with the evidence found in Polystrate fossils, but they also raise new questions. For instance, how did these events bury entire forests without completely destroying them? The study of Polystrate fossils also intersects with other disciplines, offering clues about Earth's ancient climate and ecosystems. The layers of rock surrounding these fossils often contain plant and animal remains, providing a snapshot of life before the catastrophe. By analyzing these layers, scientists can piece together the conditions that led to the fossilization of the forests. Was it a sudden flood, a volcanic eruption, or something even more dramatic? Despite the compelling evidence, not all scientists agree on the origins of Polystrate fossils. Some propose alternative explanations, such as the gradual sinking of trees into soft sediment or the movement of layers due to tectonic activity. However, these theories struggle to account for the sheer scale and uniformity of the fossilized forests. The debate highlights the complexity of Earth's history and the challenges of interpreting ancient events from modern-day evidence. What makes Polystrate fossils so fascinating is their ability to spark curiosity and debate. They force us to reconsider our assumptions about Earth's past, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. Each discovery adds a new piece to the puzzle, bringing us closer to understanding the forces that shaped our planet. As research continues, these ancient relics remind us that Earth's history is far more dynamic and unpredictable than we ever imagined. The study of fossilized forests is an ongoing journey of discovery, with each new find adding a piece to the puzzle of Earth's history. Cutting-edge technology is revolutionizing how we explore these ancient landscapes. Three-dimensional imaging allows scientists to create detailed reconstructions of fossilized trees, revealing intricate details about their structure and the environments in which they grew. Radiometric dating techniques provide precise timelines, helping us understand when these forests were buried and what events might have caused their preservation. Geochemical analysis uncovers clues about the minerals that replaced organic material, offering insights into the conditions that led to fossilization. These tools are opening doors to a deeper understanding of the catastrophic events that shaped our planet. Exciting discoveries continue to emerge from fossilized forests around the world. In recent years, researchers have uncovered fossilized forests in unexpected places, such as beneath the ice of Antarctica and the deserts of Mongolia. These findings challenge our assumptions about Earth's past climates and the distribution of ancient ecosystems. For example, the discovery of tropical forests in Antarctica suggests that the continent once had a vastly different climate, raising questions about the forces that transformed it into the frozen landscape we know today. Each new discovery adds complexity to our understanding of Earth's history, reminding us that much remains to be uncovered. One of the most intriguing areas of research involves the study of ancient microorganisms preserved in fossilized forests. These tiny organisms played a crucial role in the fossilization process, breaking down organic material and facilitating mineral replacement. By studying these microbes, scientists can learn more about the conditions that led to preservation, as well as the broader history of life on Earth. This research is shedding light on the delicate balance between life and geology, showing how even the smallest organisms can leave a lasting mark on the planet. As our technology and methodologies continue to evolve, so too does our ability to interpret the evidence left behind by fossilized forests. Machine learning algorithms are now being used to analyze vast amounts of geological data, identifying patterns that might have been missed by human researchers. Drones and satellites are providing new perspectives on fossilized landscapes, allowing us to map and study these sites in unprecedented detail. These advancements are helping us piece together the story of Earth's dramatic past, revealing the forces that shaped the world we live in today. The future of fossilized forest research holds immense promise. With every new discovery, we move closer to understanding the events that led to the preservation of these ancient landscapes. The study of fossilized forests not only deepens our knowledge of Earth's history, but also provides valuable insights into the planet's future. By examining the ways in which Earth has responded to past changes, we can better prepare for the challenges ahead. The journey of discovery is far from over, and the secrets buried in these ancient forests continue to inspire curiosity and wonder. What other stories lie hidden in the rocks waiting to be uncovered? The answer may surprise us all. The fossilized forests of Antarctica and other polar regions reveal a chilling truth: Earth's climate has experienced dramatic and extreme shifts in the past. These forests, which once thrived in temperate conditions, now lie frozen in ice, offering a stark contrast to the frigid landscapes of today. The presence of these ancient trees in regions now dominated by ice suggests that Earth's climate can undergo rapid and profound changes, reshaping ecosystems and altering the planet's surface in ways that defy our expectations. These ancient climate extremes were not isolated events but part of a broader pattern of environmental upheaval. For instance, fossilized forests in Antarctica date back to the Permian period, around 280 million years ago, when the continent was part of the supercontinent Gondwana. During this time, Antarctica was covered in lush forests, teeming with life and experiencing a temperate climate. The transition from these verdant landscapes to the icy wasteland we see today points to a massive shift in Earth's climate, likely driven by changes in atmospheric composition, ocean currents, and tectonic activity. Such extreme climate shifts would have had a profound impact on Earth's surface, potentially triggering rapid geological changes. As temperatures rose or fell, ice sheets would have expanded or retreated, causing sea levels to fluctuate dramatically. These changes could have destabilized Earth's crust, leading to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and other sudden geological events. The fossilized forests of polar regions, with their evidence of rapid burial and preservation, provide a tantalizing glimpse into these catastrophic processes. But what caused these extreme climate shifts? One theory points to the role of greenhouse gases, which can trap heat in the atmosphere and drive global warming. During the Permian period, volcanic activity released vast amounts of carbon dioxide, creating a greenhouse effect that warmed the planet. This warming could have triggered feedback loops, such as the melting of ice sheets and the release of methane from permafrost, further accelerating climate change. The result was a rapid and extreme shift in Earth's climate, with devastating consequences for life on the planet. Understanding these ancient climate extremes is not just an academic exercise, it has profound implications for our modern world. As we grapple with the effects of human-induced climate change, the fossilized forests of the past offer valuable lessons. They remind us that Earth's climate is a dynamic and interconnected system, capable of rapid and unpredictable changes. By studying these ancient landscapes, we can gain insights into the mechanisms of climate change and better prepare for the challenges ahead. The fossilized forests of Antarctica also highlight the resilience of life in the face of extreme environmental changes. Despite the catastrophic shifts in climate and geology, life found ways to adapt and survive. Some species migrated to more hospitable regions, while others evolved to cope with the new conditions. This resilience offers hope as we confront the challenges of a changing climate, reminding us that life is remarkably adaptable and persistent. What other lessons can we learn from these ancient forests? One key takeaway is the importance of preserving and studying Earth's geological record. Fossilized forests are more than just curiosities. They are time capsules that hold critical information about our planet's history. By protecting these sites and continuing to explore them, we can uncover new clues about the forces that shaped Earth's past and gain a deeper understanding of its future. The connection between climate extremes and Earth's geological history is a complex and fascinating topic, one that continues to challenge our assumptions and expand our knowledge. The fossilized forests of Antarctica and other polar regions serve as powerful reminders of the planet's dynamic nature and the intricate interplay between climate, geology, and life. As we delve deeper into these ancient landscapes, we uncover not just the secrets of Earth's past, but also the keys to navigating its future. Petrified forests have long held a unique place in human culture, captivating our imagination and inspiring creativity across generations. From the ancient Greeks, who marveled at the stone-like trees and wove them into myths, to modern-day tourists who flock to sites like Arizona's Petrified Forest National Park, these fossilized landscapes evoke a sense of wonder and curiosity. There's something profoundly moving about standing among trees that once swayed in the wind millions of years ago, now preserved in stone as if frozen in time. This fascination isn't just about the beauty of petrified wood, with its vibrant colors and intricate patterns. It's also about the connection these ancient relics offer to a world that existed long before humans walked the earth. Petrified forests are time capsules, preserving moments in Earth's history that are otherwise lost to the ages. They allow us to glimpse into ecosystems that thrived during periods of dramatic change, offering a tangible link to the planet's distant past. For many, this connection is both humbling and awe-inspiring, a reminder of the vastness of geological time and the fleeting nature of human existence. Art and literature have also been deeply influenced by these fossilized landscapes. Writers and artists often use petrified forests as symbols of permanence and transformation, weaving them into stories and paintings that explore themes of time, memory, and resilience. The surreal beauty of these forests has inspired countless works, from ancient myths to modern science fiction, showcasing their enduring appeal. Even today, photographers and filmmakers are drawn to these sites, capturing their otherworldly quality and sharing it with audiences around the globe. Scientific inquiry has been another driving force behind our fascination with petrified forests. For centuries, these sites have been a treasure trove for geologists, paleontologists, and botanists, offering clues about ancient climates, ecosystems, and geological processes. The study of petrified wood has revealed details about the types of trees that once grew, the conditions that led to their preservation, and the catastrophic events that shaped their fate. This research not only deepens our understanding of Earth's history, but also fuels our curiosity about the forces that continue to shape our world. Perhaps most compelling is the way petrified forests challenge our perception of time. Walking among these ancient trees, we're confronted with the reality of a planet that has undergone countless changes over millions of years. This perspective can be both grounding and transformative, encouraging us to think beyond the immediacy of our daily lives and consider the broader narrative of Earth's history. In a world that often feels fast-paced and fleeting, petrified forests remind us of the enduring power of nature and the stories it has to tell. Ultimately, the human fascination with petrified forests is rooted in their ability to bridge the past and the present, connecting us to a world that is both familiar and alien. They invite us to explore, to question, and to marvel at the mysteries of our planet. Whether through art, science, or personal reflection, these ancient landscapes continue to inspire and captivate, offering a timeless reminder of the beauty and complexity of the natural world. Fossilized forests are more than just windows into Earth's past. They are irreplaceable treasures that hold invaluable scientific and cultural significance. Yet, these ancient landscapes face a growing threat: the impact of illegal collecting and commercial exploitation. Visitors to sites like Petrified Forest National Park often leave with pieces of petrified wood, unaware of the irreparable damage they cause. Over time, this removal of fossils disrupts the integrity of these sites, erasing critical clues about Earth's history that cannot be recovered. The challenge lies in finding a balance between allowing people to appreciate these wonders and ensuring their preservation for future generations. Responsible stewardship is key to addressing this issue. Many fossilized forests are protected within national parks and designated conservation areas, where strict regulations prohibit the removal of fossils. These protections are essential, but enforcement can be difficult, especially in remote or expansive locations. Increased funding for park rangers, advanced monitoring technologies, and public awareness campaigns can help. For example, some parks have implemented educational programs that explain the importance of leaving fossils in place, emphasizing that every piece removed is a lost opportunity for scientific discovery. Public education plays a crucial role in fostering a culture of respect and preservation. Many people simply don't realize the impact of their actions or the significance of these ancient landscapes. By sharing stories about the scientific value of fossilized forests, how they reveal details about ancient climates, ecosystems, and catastrophic events, we can inspire a sense of stewardship. Museums, visitor centers, and online platforms can serve as powerful tools for education, helping people understand that these sites are not just tourist attractions, but vital resources for understanding Earth's history. Another approach is to provide alternatives to illegal collecting. Some parks and museums offer opportunities to purchase ethically sourced petrified wood or replicas, satisfying the desire to own a piece of history without damaging the environment. Additionally, guided tours and hands-on educational programs can offer meaningful experiences that deepen appreciation for these landscapes. When people feel connected to these sites on a personal level, they are more likely to become advocates for their protection. The ethics of fossil collection also extend to the scientific community. While researchers have a legitimate need to study these fossils, they must do so with care and respect for the sites. Proper documentation, minimal disturbance, and collaboration with local communities are essential practices. By setting an example of responsible behavior, scientists can help shift public attitudes and demonstrate the importance of preserving these resources. Ultimately, the preservation of fossilized forests requires a collective effort. Governments, scientists, educators, and the public must work together to protect these ancient landscapes. Through responsible stewardship, public education, and innovative solutions, we can ensure that these time capsules remain intact for future generations to study and marvel at. The choices we make today will determine whether these irreplaceable treasures endure or disappear forever. Education is the cornerstone of preserving fossilized forests, transforming curiosity into meaningful action. By sharing the stories of these ancient landscapes, we not only spark wonder but also cultivate a sense of responsibility. Museums play a pivotal role in this mission, offering immersive exhibits that bring the past to life. Imagine walking through a display where petrified wood glistens under soft lights, accompanied by interactive panels explaining how these trees were preserved in motion. Such experiences make the science tangible, helping visitors connect with Earth's history on a personal level. National parks are another vital platform for education. Places like Petrified Forest National Park serve as living classrooms where visitors can see fossilized trees in their natural setting. Guided tours led by knowledgeable rangers add depth to the experience, transforming a simple walk into a journey through time. These rangers don't just share facts, they tell stories, helping visitors imagine the catastrophic events that shaped these landscapes. This storytelling approach makes the science relatable, turning abstract concepts into vivid memories. Educational programs extend this impact beyond park boundaries. Schools, universities, and community organizations can host workshops, field trips, and lectures that delve into the significance of fossilized forests. For young learners, hands-on activities like examining fossil replicas or creating their own petrified objects can ignite a lifelong passion for science. For adults, documentaries and online courses offer accessible ways to deepen their understanding. The goal is to make this knowledge available to everyone, regardless of age or background. Social media and digital platforms also have a powerful role to play. Short videos, infographics, and virtual tours can reach a global audience, spreading awareness about the importance of preservation. Imagine a viral video showing the intricate details of petrified wood, paired with a call to protect these ancient treasures. Such content can inspire action, encouraging people to support conservation efforts or visit protected sites responsibly. Collaboration between scientists, educators, and storytellers is essential to ensure these stories are told effectively. Researchers can provide the latest findings, while educators and content creators can translate complex ideas into engaging narratives. Together, they can craft messages that resonate with diverse audiences, from curious students to seasoned travelers. Ultimately, education is about more than just sharing information. It's about fostering a sense of connection. When people understand the significance of fossilized forests, they're more likely to advocate for their preservation. This shift in mindset can lead to tangible actions, from supporting conservation policies to spreading awareness within their communities. The future of these ancient landscapes depends on our ability to inspire the next generation of stewards, ensuring that the stories of Earth's dramatic past continue to be told for centuries to come. Fossilized forests are more than just a window into Earth's past. They are masterpieces of natural artistry. The intricate patterns and vibrant colors of petrified wood are a testament to the beauty that can emerge from catastrophe. Minerals like quartz, jasper, and opal seep into the cellular structure of ancient trees, replacing organic matter and creating stunning designs that rival the most carefully crafted human art. These natural canvases feature swirling lines, rich hues of red, blue, and gold, and textures that seem almost too intricate to be real. It's no wonder that artists and designers have drawn inspiration from these geological wonders for centuries. The intersection of geology and art is a fascinating space where science and creativity converge. For artists, petrified wood is more than just a medium. It's a source of inspiration. The patterns found in these ancient relics can influence everything from painting and sculpture to architecture and jewelry design. Imagine a sculptor carving a piece of petrified wood, guided by the natural grain and color variations, or a painter replicating the earthy tones and organic shapes in their work. The result is art that feels deeply connected to the natural world, bridging the gap between human creativity and the forces of time and geology. This connection goes beyond aesthetics. Fossilized forests remind us that beauty can emerge from chaos. The very processes that buried these trees, violent volcanic eruptions, catastrophic floods, and sudden earth shifts, are the same forces that created the stunning patterns we admire today. It's a powerful metaphor for resilience and transformation, one that resonates with artists and audiences alike. How often do we see beauty born from upheaval in our own lives? These ancient landscapes invite us to reflect on the ways in which destruction and creation are intertwined. Geologists, too, find artistic value in fossilized forests. The layers of sediment, the preserved roots, and the snapped trunks tell a story that is as compelling as any painting. When scientists study these sites, they're not just analyzing data, they're interpreting a narrative written in stone. This narrative can be shared with the public through artistic mediums, making complex geological concepts accessible and engaging. Exhibits that combine scientific research with artistic interpretation can bring fossilized forests to life in ways that resonate with a broader audience. The beauty of petrified forests also has a way of sparking curiosity and imagination. Visitors to sites like Petrified Forest National Park often describe a sense of awe as they walk among these ancient relics. The vibrant colors and intricate patterns draw the eye, while the sheer scale of the landscape invites contemplation. For many, this experience is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, how the forces that shaped our planet continue to influence our lives in ways both seen and unseen. This intersection of geology and art also challenges us to see the world in new ways. It invites us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the stories hidden within the rocks. Whether through the lens of a scientist, an artist, or simply a curious observer, fossilized forests offer a unique perspective on the beauty and complexity of our planet. They remind us that even the most catastrophic events can leave behind something extraordinary, a legacy that continues to inspire wonder and creativity millennia later. The mystery of how forests fossilized in motion is a testament to Earth's dynamic and unpredictable nature. These ancient landscapes offer a glimpse into catastrophic events that reshaped our planet, challenging our understanding of history. As we continue to study these fossilized forests, we uncover new evidence of rapid Earth shifts, reminding us of the power and fragility of our world. What other secrets lie buried in the rocks? The journey of discovery is far from over. Fossilized forests are not just remnants of the past, they are storytellers, revealing chapters of Earth's history that were written in moments of chaos and upheaval. From the petrified trunks of Arizona to the layered forests of Yellowstone, these time capsules preserve snapshots of life and destruction that occurred in an instant. They challenge us to rethink the pace of geological change, suggesting that our planet's surface can transform dramatically in hours or days, not just over millennia. The evidence found in these forests is both humbling and awe-inspiring. It reminds us that Earth is a living, breathing entity capable of sudden and profound shifts. It also underscores the resilience of life, as even in the face of catastrophe, nature finds a way to leave its mark. The trees that once stood tall, now preserved in stone, connect us to a world that existed long before humans walked the Earth. As technology advances and our understanding deepens, we may uncover even more clues about these ancient events. Every new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, helping us piece together the story of our planet's past. But the fossilized forests also raise new questions, inviting us to explore the unknown and push the boundaries of science. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time, where each stepping stone reveals a little more about the forces that shaped our world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your curiosity and enthusiasm help fuel the pursuit of knowledge. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our planet, because the story of Earth is still being written, and who knows what mysteries we'll uncover.